Here is a number that should terrify every car owner watching this. The Petroleum Quality Institute of America has issued consumer alerts on dozens of motor oil brands still sitting on store shelves right now. Not last decade. Right now. And get this. Some of these oils contained metals typically found in used oil. Others had viscosity so far off spec they might as well have been pouring cooking grease into your crankcase. We are talking about products that lack the critical additives your engine needs to survive, oils with fake labeling, misleading viscosity claims, and zero API certification. Here is the thing. Your engine does not care what the bottle says. It does not care about the slick marketing or the low price tag. It cares about one thing. Is the oil inside actually doing its job? Is it reducing friction between metal surfaces spinning at thousands of revolutions per minute? Is it neutralizing the acids eating away at your engine internals? Is it resisting the brutal 480-degree temperatures inside your turbocharger housing? The answer, for millions of drivers, is no. Because the oil they are using is a ticking time bomb disguised as a bargain. Today, we are naming 3 motor oil brands you need to avoid immediately, and 6 that have actually earned the right to protect your engine. Stick around until the end, because number 6 on the good list might be the most controversial pick we have ever made on this channel. Let us get into it. Number 1. The no-name gas station specials. Walk into any convenience store or budget gas station in Ohio, Texas, or Florida, and you will find them. Bottles with names like Q Motor Oil, Mileage 365, Everclear, or MaxiGuard. They are cheap, they look legitimate, and they will destroy your engine. Here is the thing. The Petroleum Quality Institute of America has tested these products repeatedly, and the results are horrifying. Q Motor Oil was found to lack any meaningful level of additives necessary to protect an engine. Translation: you are basically running your engine on base stock with nothing to stop metal-on-metal contact. The manufacturer did not even comply with basic labeling regulations. Mileage 365 was even worse. No company information on the label whatsoever, which is a straight-up violation of the Fair Packaging and Labeling Act. And Everclear has been flagged by the Petroleum Quality Institute 5 separate times, with samples containing high levels of iron, copper, tin, and aluminum. Those metals are not additives. Those are contaminants typically found in used oil. Let that sink in. You might be putting recycled, contaminated oil into your engine and paying for the privilege. Bottom line, if the bottle does not display the American Petroleum Institute starburst symbol and you have never heard of the brand, walk away. Your engine will thank you. But if you think gas station mystery oil is bad, wait until you see what some branded products are pulling. Number 2. Budget store. Brand oils used beyond their limits. Now, before the comments explode, let me be precise here. Walmart's, Supertech, and similar store brand oils are not inherently terrible. They meet American Petroleum Institute specifications. They will keep your Corolla alive for a standard 5,000-mile oil change interval. But here is where it gets truly desperate. The problem is how people use them. Drivers see the low price, around $20 for a 5-quart jug, and they think they can stretch the interval to 10 or 15,000 miles like a premium synthetic. You cannot. Store-brand oils often use less robust additive packages. The detergents that keep your engine clean, the dispersants that prevent sludge, and the anti-wear agents that protect your camshaft all deplete faster in a budget formulation. Independent testing and used oil analysis from communities like Bob is the Oil Guy consistently show that these oils start degrading noticeably around the 6,000-mile mark under normal driving conditions. And get this. If you are running a turbocharged or direct injection engine, which is most new cars sold today, the thermal stress is exponentially higher. Budget oils with higher NOAC volatility, which measures how much oil evaporates under heat, will literally boil off inside your turbo housing. That means less oil, thicker residue, more deposits, and a turbo replacement bill north of $2,000. The real kicker is this. The money you saved on cheap oil gets obliterated by one preventable repair. Use store-brand oil if you must, but change it at the manufacturer-recommended interval, not a mile over. Now, if you are enjoying this deep dive, hit that subscribe button because we do this every single week, breaking down the stuff nobody else will tell you. Number 3. Quaker State Economy and Low-Tier Lineup. This one stings because Quaker State has legitimate heritage. It has been around for over a century, it is part of the Shell family, and its upper-tier products like Ultimate Durability are perfectly respectable. But here is the thing. Their budget Advanced Durability and economy-tier formulations are a different animal entirely. These oils break down faster under stress, particularly in high-mileage vehicles, or those driven in severe conditions, which, by the way, includes stop-and-go commuting, short trips, towing, and extreme temperatures. The issue is additive longevity. Quaker State's economy oils simply do not carry the same fortified additive packages as their premium lines, or their competitors at the same price point. When you compare the total base number, which measures an oil's ability to neutralize corrosive acids, the budget Quaker State formulations run out of alkaline reserve faster than competitors like Valvoline or Pennzoil at the same tier. Translation: your oil stops protecting your engine before you even get to the oil change interval. And in a modern gasoline direct injection engine where carbon buildup is already a nightmare, that accelerated degradation means more deposits, more sludge, and more expensive intake valve cleanings. Bottom line, the Quaker State name on the bottle does not automatically mean quality. You need to look at the specific product line, and if it says economy or advanced durability anywhere on it, you are getting the bottom of the barrel from a brand capable of much more. Are you seeing these issues with budget oils in your area? Drop a comment below and let us know what your mechanic is telling you, because the regional differences in oil quality are staggering. Now for the good news. These 6 brands have earned their reputation through independent lab testing, real-world performance data, and the trust of engineers, mechanics, and enthusiasts who actually analyze their used oil. Number 1. MobilOne. The gold standard. There is a reason MobilOne dominates Amazon's bestseller lists, holds the official motor oil partnership with NASCAR, and is sold in over 100 countries. Their advanced full synthetic line consistently delivers NOAC volatility numbers in the 6 to 10% range, well below the 15% maximum that the American Petroleum Institute allows. Translation: less oil boils off under heat, which means more consistent protection, less oil consumption, and fewer deposits in your turbo and on your intake valves. Their high mileage formulation has been independently tested at a 7.8% NOAC loss, which is 52% below the maximum American Petroleum Institute limit. But here is where it gets truly interesting. MobilOne's thermal stability from -40 degrees Fahrenheit to 500 degrees makes it a legitimate all-climate, all-engine type solution. Whether you are cold starting a pickup in Minnesota or redlining a sports car in Arizona, this oil holds its viscosity. Number 2. Pennzoil Platinum and Ultra. Platinum Pennzoil did something no other major oil company has done. They built their synthetic base oil from natural gas instead of crude petroleum, using their proprietary Pure Plus technology. The result is a base stock that is 99.5% pure, with fewer of the molecular irregularities and impurities found in crude-derived oils. Independent NOAC testing on Pennzoil Platinum 5W20 has come back as low as 6.5% in some analyses. That is elite-tier volatility resistance. Pennzoil is the factory-fill partner for Ferrari. It is the official oil of Jiffy Lube, and their guarantee of protection for 15 years or 500,000 miles is not marketing fluff. It is backed by a warranty. The verdict: if engine cleanliness and deposit control are your top priorities, especially in a gasoline direct injection engine, Pennzoil Platinum is the industry's North Star. Number 3. Amsoil Signature Series. If MobilOne is the gold standard for the mainstream, Amsoil is the gold standard for the obsessive. This is the company that created the first synthetic motor oil to meet American Petroleum Institute standards back in 1972, 2 full years before Mobil entered the synthetic game. And the data backs up the legacy. Independent testing shows Amsoil Signature Series resists viscosity breakdown 46% better than MobilOne and fights volatility 38% better. Their 25,000-mile drain interval guarantee is not just aggressive, it is supported by oil analysis data from thousands of users. The real kicker is the sheer stability. In the Kurt Orban test, which measures how well oil maintains its viscosity under mechanical stress, Amsoil posted the lowest percentage of viscosity loss compared to MobilOne, Pennzoil, Valvoline, and Lucas. The catch? It is more expensive per quart and harder to find at retail. But when you factor in the extended drain intervals, Amsoil often costs less per mile than a premium oil changed at standard intervals. Bulletproof engineering for people who do the math. Number 4. Castrol EDGE. Castrol holds more original equipment manufacturer factory fill approvals than any other oil brand on the planet. BMW, Jaguar Land Rover, Audi, Volkswagen. If you drive a European car, Castrol is likely what the engineers designed your engine around. Their fluid titanium technology strengthens the oil film under pressure, which is critical in high-performance and turbocharged applications where oil shear is most aggressive. Over 120 years of lubricant engineering gives Castrol an institutional knowledge base that few competitors can match. Bottom line, if you own a German or British vehicle and want to match the manufacturer's engineering intent, Castrol EDGE is the answer. No guesswork required. Number 5. Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic, America's first motor oil brand, founded in 1866. Valvoline has been protecting engines longer than cars have existed in their modern form. Their current advanced full synthetic line meets or exceeds 5 different industry standards, including the International Lubricant Standardization and Approval Committee and the American Petroleum Institute. What sets Valvoline apart is their breadth: high-mileage formulations with seal conditioning additives, hybrid-specific oils, European vehicle formulations, and even racing-grade products. Their Restore and Protect line has become the most popular oil choice in enthusiast communities in 2025, according to tracking data from Bob is the Oil Guy's annual survey. That is not advertising spend driving adoption. That is real-world performance earning trust. Number 6. Liqui Moly. And here is our controversial pick. Liqui Moly is a German premium brand that most American drivers have never heard of, but performance enthusiasts and European car specialists swear by it. Known for exceptional engine, cleanliness, advanced additive technology, and a product range specifically engineered for the high thermal demands of modern turbocharged and direct injection engines, Liqui Moly is gaining serious traction in the United States market. It is the oil you find in specialty performance shops, independent European car garages, and the toolboxes of mechanics who have actually tested what works. But here is where it gets truly interesting. Liqui Moly does not just sell oil. They sell a complete additive ecosystem, engine flushes, fuel system cleaners, and anti-wear treatments that work synergistically with their oils. It is a systems approach to engine protection, not just a bottle of lubricant. The verdict? Liqui Moly is the dark horse of the motor oil world. A brand built on German engineering precision that is quietly becoming the enthusiast's secret weapon. Here is the brutal truth. The motor oil market is a battlefield between engineering excellence and bottom-dollar cost-cutting. On one side, you have brands investing billions in base stock technology, additive chemistry, and independent testing. On the other, you have mystery bottles sitting on gas station shelves with contaminated oil and fake labels. Your engine does not negotiate. It does not forgive. Every single time you start your car, metal surfaces are relying on a thin film of oil to keep them from grinding into expensive scrap metal. The difference between a $30 oil change and a $4,000 engine rebuild is the quality of what you pour into that filler cap. Here is my one piece of advice that could save you from a costly mistake. Forget the brand loyalty, forget the price tag, and look for 3 things. First, the American Petroleum Institute Starburst certification. Second, the correct viscosity grade listed in your owner's manual. Third, a formulation designed for your engine type, whether that is turbocharged, direct injection, high mileage, or European spec. Do those 3 things and you have just eliminated 90% of the risk. Hit subscribe if you want the truth about what is really happening under your hood in 2026. We will see you in the next one.